Welcome back to part 3. Now, we've got some more KO fans. What's your name, mate?
Pete.
Pete, what do you reckon to the Super 8's the new concept for Rugby League?
Oh, it's the future.
It's the future?
Honestly, mate. Yeah.
Your wig's the future, mate, without a doubt.
No, mate. Super 8's, it's what it's all about, isn't it? That top 8, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to win today.
I think
Yeah, big fella. Hey. Right,
I think we are.
down at the Super 8's launch, we caught up with loads of different people. Here's Paul McShane and Danny Kerman. Right, we're at the Super 8's launch. We've got two ex-teammates together. I just thought I'd pull them together. Danny Kerman, Wakefield Wildcats captain. Paul McShane, Wakefield Wildcats defector. And we're going to play a little game. We're going to interview you as normal, but it's going to be called a cliche game. So the person who gets the most cliches wins a special prize today. Kerman, I'll start with you, mate. How did you feel when Macca ditched you?
Yeah, it was devastating, mate. It was. We built a good bond, but you know, all good things come to an end.
Nice. Macca, new challenge at the Cast Tigers. Great club to be going to. The fans are mad over there.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head there, Alex. The fans are great, and to start off the Super 8s with an home tie, it's massive for us.
Kermo, in the middle 8s, it's up against it. Wakefield are tipped to go down, or it being that £1 million game anyway against Lee or someone of those. Like, are you going to play again this season, or is this shoulder going to keep you out totally?
No, I'm quite optimistic, really, Simo. Yeah, it's a 12-week injury, but I've been working hard to try and get back a little bit early. But you know, it's important coming into this important stage of the season. Every minute really matters now, and I suppose it's been like a game of two halves for us this season. Really poor at the start, but
really poor at the end.
Building a little bit towards the end. Got a win against Hull and then a couple of narrow defeats. So looking forward to putting all our eggs in one basket in this middle 8s.
You've signed 11 players in season. Mac, you need to stay in the shop, mate. Got 11 players in season. How's your new players settled? Kev Locke has got the funniest Instagram. If you're in Instagram, get on Kev Locke's Instagram because it is hilarious.
Yeah, Kev's crazy. Like he takes this dub smash to a new level. Like we've all been sending each other them, and then Kev's like got a mic stand and a microphone and wigs and everything, and he's just a fun guy to have around the place. He's probably not like I would have imagined him to be honest. He's obviously a superstar of the game. He's played at the highest level for New Zealand and things like that, but he comes in and it's like having a big kid around the place. It's always fun to be around and having a laugh with the boys. And then obviously the other guys that have come in are fitting well as well. The guys who, you know, Mac wanted to leave, so we swapped him for Scott Moore.
Scott Moore's mental, lad.
Yeah, he come in, he played really well at the weekend, as did Bill Tupou, and Lee Smith's come in and he's been in rugby union for 2 years, but he still thinks he's Wayne Bennett for some reason, and he's trying to take a few coaching sessions.
Is it?
Yeah.
How's his weight?
Yeah, he's looking good actually. Yeah, he's.
He's not.
To be fair, he's looking in decent shape. I think he's been training with Mathers a little bit. Yeah. He's doing a bit of CrossFit and things like that.
Now, Macca, life at the Castleford Tigers, going into the Super 8s. Cass lost all what you'd call the good players last year. Ubi, Daz Clark, Weller, and they've bounced back and they've got even stronger this year. Are you excited to be going to that club? We've got a 2.5 year deal. It's not a short thing.
No, it isn't. The half a year came early, you know. We were always planning for the year after, but I see it now. I've got a bit of an advantage now to get to know my teammates and to get to know the structure of the club, and it's something that I'm really looking forward to. And
this year, mate, aside from Rugby League, you're going to be a dad again.
Oh yeah. Again, it's my first.
You got a dog, haven't you?
Oh, Jeffrey. He's as mad as a box of frogs, is Jeff. But yeah, I am. I'm starting a family in November, and it's going to be a tough time. But I'm looking forward to it.
What are you more excited about? Do you reckon Cass will get that 4th spot? Are you excited for that? Do you reckon, honestly, you can see him getting 4th spot?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think we're 2 points behind the 4th spot, and with the home fixtures that we've got, and I think they've showed this year they've got some scalps over the bigger sides. So I think keeping everyone fit and everyone together, I think we're in with a great shout.
Who are you going to miss the most at Wakefield?
Scroots. I love my Nick. Yeah.
And last question, I can't believe, right, this is a serious question, so I can't get my head around it. I came to watch Wakefield recently. Best player on park by a mile versus Salford. Matty Ryan. Why have club let him go?
To be honest, I don't know, mate. It just Brian spoke about it and he said he'd given Matty a chance to look for somewhere for next year. He didn't think he was going to play too much for us in going into the back end of the season, and he just thought it was the right thing to do to, let Matty go and try and earn himself a new deal somewhere else. Which, if you look at it that way, I think it's a good thing for Matty. Really, he's obviously gone and got himself a deal at Bradford for the end of this year, and it was kind of a weird one, really. It came out of the blue a little bit, but obviously the club's trying to do what it thinks is best for itself. So it's one of them.
Sad one.
Yeah, I'm good friends with Matty. Obviously, we're like a coffee date, and while my wife's away, he kind of takes her position. But it's kind of worked better for his relationship now. I don't see as much of him, but when I do, I kind of enjoy it a little bit more. So it's worked out good all the way around.
Fantastic, boys. Great to see you both.
Cheers, Alex.
Macca, cliche one. I think Kermo just about wins that. The battle of the cliches right here, Rugby AM. Right, Rugby AM, we have got a privileged interview right now. And when I say oosh, I mean double oosh. Absolute top sort of rugby league. How are you doing, down? It's Mrs. Carter from Wakefield Wildcats.
I'm not happy about this at all.
She loves
totally
it, really.
bullied into it.
Now, no, the interesting thing is, obviously, we meet all the players, we meet all the fans, but we don't meet the people. You've got to, it's not like the owner, like Marwan or Michael, who go out there on Twitter and stuff. You're the person, cold face. When he gets home, it's been an awful season for Wakey so far. How have you cheered him up when he got home?
I can't. He's always, in fairness, he's always quite normally level-headed, and he'll be all right when he gets home, and then he just won't speak.
And you do a lot of work at the club as well?
Yeah. I've taken over a player welfare role this season because I'm covering a girl on maternity leave, so looking after players like Danny and that sort of thing and bringing them out today. It's a tough one.
Now you've got players like Jordan Tanti now, Scotty Moore, so your player welfare job's getting a little bit harder, to be fair.
They're a good set of lads. We've got a good set of lads. They're funny and they're not bad for me, in fairness. I don't struggle.
And like this season, obviously, it hasn't been great. You were resound to going into the Middle East a long time ago, so you probably have prepared better for that competition than any other club, really.
Yeah.
You've signed 11 players in season. I know Cats has definitely been busy. Are you confident going in? Because a lot of people are tipping you to be in that 4th and 5th place playoff. Are you confident as a club going in?
Yeah, we are. I think there's a really good vibe around place at the minute. Brian's come in and we've got an all new set of players. It's like a whole new team, in fairness, and we've got a good set of lads. I think we'll do it, I think.
Kermo said Brian's first speech was like any given Sunday. So is it like that around the place?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
It's Kermo, you win.
I love you. She's awesome. It's a good job I'm married, that's what I'm saying, Cats. So you've been killing it this year, mate. First and foremost, how's it life down in the south of France?
Yeah, it's good. It's a lot sunnier than what it is today over here. But got on the plane and it was 30 degrees there, and come here it was like 13. So yeah, can't complain about that.
Now you came through the ranks as a junior with people like Jared Hayne at Parramatta, and you went off to Newcastle and came over here. Yeah. How do you find the Super League compared to the NRL?
Oh, I think over here it's more exciting and obviously a lot open, and a lot of tries do get scored in the Super League and that. And I've enjoyed my time in the Super League. I probably played my best footy here as well. So yeah, it's different. It's probably they're more defence based in the NRL and more cleaner there, but. Yeah, I like the Super League actually, and I rate it, and it's probably getting better each year. And the teams over here are competing well with the teams over there, like in the World Club Challenges and all that. So yeah, it's not much of a difference. Coming here in 2013, I thought it was definitely going to be tough, and it was. So I had to pick up my game in the last couple of years to try and be good in the Super League as well.
You've been killing it in Super League. Let's be fair, you have been killing it this year. To be fair. You have been killing it. He knows he's been killing it.
No.
Elliot Whitehead plays alongside you. He's been great. He's off over to Canberra. I spoke to Smell. He's a good mate of ours. And I said, how's your French, mate? Because obviously Leon Price, he embraced it. His kids learnt French. They speak it fluently. Elliot, not so good. How's your French?
Oh, it's all right. I get by just a little bit. Every time I go to shops, have a couple of phrases that I use, and probably my favourite one is can you speak English?
Give us some French.
Bonjour, tu parles anglais? That's about it.
Is that about it?
Ça va, yeah.
Todd Carney came over this year, massive things expected from him. How's his injury looking? If you can give us a bit of an update.
Well, he played last week against Leeds, and it was his first game back from a pec injury.
Yeah.
And he should have been back probably a couple of weeks back, but he had problems with his hamstring. So, having him on the field is definitely a plus for us.
Yeah.
And him obviously playing alongside Scotty.
Yeah.
As the team goes really well. And when them two go well, obviously the whole team goes well. Like guys like me and obviously Elliot can do our thing on the edges when them two are playing.
Now the big thing this year is every minute matters, right? Now the criticism has been for Hull and Catalan, every minute might not matter because you might be a bit far away from that fourth spot. I rate you. I think that he's going to start off against St Helens. Saints struggle going to Catalan. If Todd Carney's playing and you're all fit and healthy, could this be a magical run to fourth spot?
Well, we do need all our players to be playing, and obviously in that first round against St Helens, we'll probably have our full strength team back by Remy Casti. So I believe that we can still make it. We got to win every game and hope results go our way, like with other sides. But that's all you can do is believe. And I hope last year we went over to Leeds and beat them there, and beat Huddersfield there as well. So and made it to one game of the grand final. But this year you got to win like 7 games to try and get there. So it is going to be a tough ask. We have to win every game, and we know that. So I think the boys will be up for the challenge.
Mate, you're the first Dragon officially on Rugby, so it's great to meet you. Top man. Cheers,
Thanks,
lad.
mate.
Stay tuned right here, Made Television, for more reaction from the Hull KR Warrington game and Jared Coote from NRL talking to us right here on Rugby AM.